Dodgers Stadium in Los Angeles, California. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Los Angeles Dodgers as the Bucks play game 2 of their 3-game series against the Dodgers. Got off to a rough start last night, 12-1 the final. Greg Brown, Bob Walk, Robbie, and Smikowski with you. So, Bob, the Pirates will turn to their, one of their aces, the veteran right-hander Ivan Nova. Didn't pitch great as last time against the Cincinnati Reds, but yet he's still third in the National League in earned run average.
Well, last night was an extremely rough game, and it's like you feel like you need to take some medicine after that. The best medicine we could have right now, I think, is to look in that number 9 spot this evening in the lineup and see Nova's name. I mean, he's a guy that right now I feel the best about leaning against. He's going to give you the most consistent start, going to go out there, attack the strike zone, and hopefully tonight he's going to be on and beat these guys. We need a good game.
We talked to Clint Hurdle before the game about a big position switch, and one being the fact that Gregory Polanco has moved from left field to right field. He said, with Nova out there, I want my best defense. This is not temporary. Of course, Polanco came to the big leagues, played right field every day with McCutchen in center, Starling Marte in left, and he's struggled really in left field. He's much more comfortable in right.
I agree, and ever since Marte got suspended, whoever we've had out in right field has struggled to catch the ball. We know that Polanco can go out there and, as you say, feel comfortable and do the job out there and kind of calm down that right field position on defense. The problem is that what it does is it kind of moves the problem over to left field now. Who's going to be out in left field playing defense out there? Maybe Frazier? I don't know.
Well, we'll find out tonight. It's going to be a rookie out there, Chris Bostic, who made his first big league appearance last night in the ball game against the Dodgers. Speaking of rookies, there are 9 currently on the roster. 3 of them will be in the starting lineup tonight. We'll talk Young Bucks when we continue from Los Angeles, coming up next. First major league start tonight. Got the ball game last night. Gifted Gope, of course, you know his story. This will be just his 7th major league start. Man from South Africa. And a trend that continues tonight. Bob, our Barrel Automotive League leaders, 6 players have made their debuts, most for a Pirates team since 1995, before June that is. 18 players have made their major league debuts since the start of last year. Of course, Gifted Gope, the first African-born, and Dovydas Neverauskas, the Lithuanian-born pitcher.
Well, you got to do what you have to do. The roster is what it is because of some things that have happened to the veteran players that can't be here right now. So the young guys have to step it up. They've come from AAA, which that's the top of the food chain in the minor leagues. They had to be pretty good to get to that point. So they are one more step higher now, and that doesn't mean that they can't be contributors, and we need them to contribute tonight, that's for sure.
Looking to even this series here in Los Angeles. So the Pirates getting ready to take on the Dodgers. There are a couple of rookies there. Max Moroff with Josh Bell and Joey Cora.
He's ready.
Francisco
He's ready.
Cervelli, yeah. We'll be back for the first pitch, but first back to Pittsburgh for a game break with Paul Alexander.
David Flores. Take it away, David.
Middle game of the three-game series, hoping for better results. The Dodgers are 18-14 on the year. The Pirates at 14-18. We check out the RAV4 starting lineup. Josh Harrison, you saw him ready to step in. Jordy Mercer will follow. Andrew McCutchen, last 8 games here at Dodger Stadium. He's hitting .385. Gregory Polanco will play right field, and he is the cleanup man with Jose Osuna getting his first start at first base. Francisco Cervelli behind the plate. Chris Bostic in left. Gifted Gope and Ivan Nova facing Jose Urias.
Urias numbers after a couple of pretty good starts. See opponent batting average nice and low. Has walked some guys though. 8 and 10 and 2/3 innings. Make sure he throws the ball over the plate. Kind of jinxed us last night, Greg. I said I really feel comfortable when we're going up against a left-handed starter. We got guys that have pretty good lifetime numbers against lefties, so I'm not going to say that tonight.
What made you say that?
That was not the case.
You were on radio last night.
That was not the case last night.
Shame on you.
I take the full responsibility for the jinx.
1 ball, 1 strike on Harrison. He was 0 for 4. Pirates had 5 hits in last night's game. Harrison struck out twice. The Pirates came within 2 strikeouts of setting a new team record. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So,
not a pretty night. Any facet of the game, you could find some fault.
17 strikeouts for the offense.
Glad it's over with, and this one's underway.
Put the ball in play is a priority. And Justin Turner will, whoa, high, but a nice play by Cody Bellinger. We have heard that Bellinger is as good as it gets defensively.
Well, he's got good size. I believe he's about 6'4", and he had to be all of that to get up there and save Turner from an error way up, and came right down on top of the bag.
So Bellinger saves Turner and gets the first out.
That's what happens. You avoid the strikeouts. You get those balls put in play. Sometimes you put a little pressure on the defense. Maybe they'll make some mistakes. Turner certainly made one there, but he got bailed out.
The Dodgers have committed 23 errors. The Pirates, Cardinals, and the Brewers with 27 miscues on the year. Easy for Taylor to retire Mercer.
Good positioning there. Taylor playing right up the middle. That's where that ball was at.
Chris Taylor at the Grand Slam last night. He is at second base. He has supplanted Chase Utley there with Logan Forsythe on the DL. Honda defense also has Corey Seager as his double play partner. You saw Turner and Bellinger. In the outfield, it's Andrew Tolles, Jacques Peterson, and Yasiel Puig, with Yasmani Grandal catching young Jose Urias. Andrew McCutchen, 1 for 3 last night with a strikeout. Five homers, 15 RBIs. And he has hit safely in 7 of his last 8 games played here. He had a double in the 6th inning and walked in his last at bat. Sharply hit and scooped by Taylor again. Adam played perfectly. Hard hit. The Pirates go down in order. First inning here at Dodger Stadium. The Pirates going down in the top half, 1, 2, 3. Here's the Dodgers starting lineup under Dave Roberts. It is Andrew Tolles leading off, with Corey Seager following. Justin Turner hits third. Cody Bellinger is the first baseman. Jock Peterson in center. Yasmani Grandal behind the dish, the switch hitting catcher. Chris Taylor, 6 games this month, 7 for 11 with 7 ribbies. Yasiel Puig and Julio Urias.
We'll take a look at Nova's numbers. Certainly we have the right guy on the mound, as we were talking about there in the open tonight. He's just been fantastic. Just incredible 1 walk this year with 27 strikeouts. And it's not like he's just laying the ball down the middle either. What a surprise. He throws strike 1 to start the game. Just so full of confidence.
Start number 7 for him.
Just a great rapport with Cervelli. You know, Cervelli's got to feel like he's catching in a video game when Nova's out there.
Osuna getting his first start over at first base. We're talking about Bellinger, how good he is. He's the talk of baseball these days offensively, but an excellent glove man. So too defensively at first is Jose Osuna. And again, his first start in left field. His big league start of any kind for Chris Bostic, Andrew McCutchen, Gregory Polanco moving back over to right. Josh Harrison, Jordy Mercer on the left side. Gifton Gopay be on the right side with Osuna, Francisco Cervelli.
You know, when we were talking about Polanco moving back to right field, we pretty much focused on the defense. This ball is grounded to Jordy for a quick second out this inning, but perhaps getting back over there where he feels very comfortable might do something for the offense. Polanco has not hit the ball all that well, as we know at the start of the season. Maybe getting back to right will do something about that. Tonight, we need to play better defense. They got Nova out there throwing strikes. Better make sure we catch everything and put more balls in play. Way too many strikeouts last night. That can't happen. You gotta actually, the Pirates, to be honest with you, have done a pretty good job of that this year, of getting the ball put in play. Let's just hope that last night was just an outlier and they'll get back to that.
First pitch to Justin Turner, called ball 1. Turner third in the league in hitting, .376 batting average, .414 against right-handed pitching. This is a big test for Nova. Home plate umpire Jerry Davis, and Justin Turner with a smile for whatever was said between the two. Clint Fagan, Rob Drake, Tony Rendazzo, the other umpires around the bases. Count even.
Turner puts that right foot right on the inside edge of the batter's box. I mean, he couldn't be any closer to home plate, but he has an open stance, which kind of, you want to pitch him in, but with that open stance, you think, well, if I miss just a little bit, he might be right there waiting for me. But anytime you see somebody crowd the plate like that, it's an open invitation to try and get in on him. Look at his right toe almost on those thin lines that they use here at Dodger Stadium. A little different than everywhere else.
We've said this before. Anytime it gets a full count against Nova, it becomes headline news. Don't see many of these. 3-2 on Turner. And how about that? That's just the second walk of the season and his 5th as a Pirates pitcher.
One thing that we've noticed about Nova, it's not because he just tries to throw balls right down the middle that he doesn't walk people. He usually, when he gets in those 3-ball counts, he can still hit a corner. And he tried to there. That was a fastball. He just missed with it. But he didn't really, care about the base on balls, I don't think.
And now the rookie, Cody Bellinger. Hitless last night. They didn't need him. 15 hits in all for the Dodgers in their 12-1 thumping of the Pirates. And already, Pirates reports suggest he needs to be shifted against, so they move their third baseman, Josh Harrison, out into shallow right, and the only man there on the left side of the infield, Jordy Mercer. Now 2-1. Dave Roberts was the manager of the year in his first season as skipper the Dodgers last year. Tommy Lasorda, the only other Dodger manager to garner that award. And very, very unusual on a number of fronts.
It's got to be a pass ball. And
looked like it might have been a strike.
it kind of hurts a little bit.
Well, that's not that far away from being a strike. They call it a wild pitch, but that definitely should be a pass ball.
Well, yeah, that's not.
Gosh.
I mean, do they have a monitor over there? They're watching the game. I mean, look where it was. It was a strike, Greg. Right borderline, anyway.
Bostic out and left. A walk, a wild pitch that will be turned to change to a pass ball. No damage, nothing.
Ball on Root Sports is brought to you by Allegheny Health Network, the largest health system rated #1 in the region for all the things that matter most. And by Kenny Ross Subaru, total confidence pricing. Let's go Bucks!
No more black and gold. Pirate fans and wearing some penguin sweaters on a cool night in Southern California. After that bottom of the first ended, Francisco Cervelli and Ivan Nova discussing.
Francisco telling me, quit throwing those wild pitches.
Yeah, wild pitches right off my glove. It was a strike. Don't throw those anymore. Cervelli needs to be more animated. He's too calm.
Yeah, he doesn't ever
He's not excitable.
make his thoughts known.
Yeah. Well, here is Polanco, who has hit safely in 4 straight games, has 6 hits in his last 12 at bats. was 1 for 2 last night. Polanco again in right field. Then Hurdle with a smile, and Polanco was all smiles when we talked to him before the game about moving back out to right field. I asked him if he went to the Pirates and asked for the move. He said no, but when they asked me if I was okay with it, absolutely. (2-0) on Polanco with Osuna to follow against Julio Urias. Not so sure about that pitch. Polanco thought it was low.
Good job by Grandel keeping it in front of him.
Yeah, surprised it didn't go back to the backstop. There's some room in foul territory here at Dodger Stadium, but it's about 3 rows back. Yasmani Grandal went back to take a look. And a souvenir.
Plenty of room there to move around and make some catches tonight. A lot of empty seats in those premier section behind home plate. I'm sure they have a proper name for those seats.
They're called premium seats.
Premium seats?
Yeah.
Could be the Lexus Club.
That's where you used to sit, Bob, when you came to these games. You should know the name of these seats. Heck, you sat there all the time with your buddies.
Sat right out there.
All where the rich people. What?
Left field pavilions where I sat. Late arriving crowd. What a shock.
Would you get here in time for first pitch normally, or would you join the others?
Well, to sneak in, you had to get here about 3.
Oh. This gets a piece of it, stays 3-2.
You had to ride up the from down below on the employee bus, the parking lot down there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. That's how you got in?
Yep. It's a long way to get across this parking lot unseen.
There's a walk, and goes back to the backstop. Well, Polanco reaches, leading off here in the second. Bob talked about being patient here with Urias, who is just 20 years old, from Culiacan, Mexico. And there now Jose Osuna, the rookie from Venezuela. His first start at first base. As Clint Hurdle said, he wants the best defense out there, with Ivan Nova on the mound. So Josh Bell sits. Osuna made 8 starts in right, 2 in left. Tough night last night for the bearded Trevor Williams. 3 innings, 8 runs, 6 earned. Turn the page. Chad Kuhl will start tomorrow night.
Does it seem to you, Greg, that first inning that there was like just maybe a bundle of nerves out there?
Well, it had to be.
The first couple of plays especially.
That was the indication.
It was really amped up for the game. A lot of family and friends here. And we were talking over there on the radio last night about this ballpark, and the atmosphere is kind of a lot like you would get, like, say, if you're starting at a Yankee Stadium or a Fenway.
That's exactly what we were saying on the TV side.
Yeah, there you go.
Chopper to first. Bellinger thought about throwing to second, but thinks better of it. So Polanco reaches. And the bouncer to first. Brings up Francisco Cervelli. The Pirates salute members of our military with a military ticket discount presented by IC Light. All active duty, reserve, veteran, and retired service members and their families save $10 on select Sunday through Thursday home games. For more information, go to pirates.com/military. So runner at second base, and now Francisco Cervelli. Great for the Pirates to get on board first. See if Cervelli can drive in Polanco. In the dirt, Rondal kept it close enough. Again, just 20 years old, 6 foot, 220 pounds, making his third start since his call up from their AAA affiliate in Oklahoma City. 4 different stints with the Dodgers last year. Went 5-2 with a 3.39 ERA. Struck out 84 batters in 77 innings as a rookie. Walked 31. Line to left. And Toles a little misjudged it, but able to make up for it.
That ball might have had a lot of top spin on it. Got out there and started diving for the grass in a hurry. Toles was expecting a little more carry on that ball. Almost got burnt. Once it starts to fall, it's coming in a hurry.
Andrew Toles. Another hard hit ball by Cervelli. Chris Bostic. His first major league start. Came on to play left field last night. And got 2 at bats, struck out both times. Well, you hope those big jitters are out of the way. Chop to the right side, and Bellinger smoothly makes that play and retires Bostic. And the Pirates strand a man. From the bottom of the second inning, it's 0-0. Time for AARP's getting to know Ivan Nova. Left unprotected by the Yankees in the 2008 Rule 5 draft, selected by the Padres, but later returned to the Yankees after a rough spring training. He went 26-7, his first 50 big league starts. It's a .788 winning percentage, second highest by any pitcher through their first 50 starts, and he's tied a Pirates team record, allowing 1 or fewer walks in 17 straight starts. That equals Babe Adams' mark from 1922 through 23. And he begins the bottom of the second with a strike to Jock Peterson. His second start as a Pirate was against these Dodgers after being traded over from the Yankees. And he picked up a win against LA. It's 2-1, and not that I want to go overboard here, but he has been so good in getting ahead of hitters. Rarely do you see him fall behind anybody. And a line drive into center field, blistered by Peterson.
I think we've jinxed him a couple of times tonight.
Really?
Saying all this good stuff.
Yeah.
Need to start
talking bad.
Well, not bad, but like saying things like, you know, so far he hasn't had the real good command of that curveball. You've seen him leave a few of them up and away. Normal, he's dropping that both sides of the plate wherever he wants. It's a reverse jinx right there. Now, watch what happens when he starts throwing these curveballs, Greg. Just
well, I started talking about how he was falling behind hitters, Bob. That was what I was trying to do
and
subtly.
It worked. Look, strike one, easy out. Good job, Greg.
You're a little late on it. Peterson at first with one out. Grandal flies out to center. See how Nova and Cervelli attack Chris Taylor. Nova has given up a pair of home runs in his first 6 starts.
How about Taylor wearing the old-time socks? That's kind of,
it's old school.
A different, the actual stirrups.
Yeah.
Not just a sock that's, you know, color to team color, but the actual stirrup socks. Now that you don't see.
And to right field, there's Polanco.
Well, they attack them the way he usually does. Strike one. Since you said, Greg, that he's been falling behind on Nova-like. But on Nova. Why are you laughing?
Because I know how many people are like believing you. They're sitting there at home going, yeah. Bob's right.
Strike one, out. Strike, another strike, 2 outs. He's thrown 2 pitches since you did that. Got ahead. Got ahead.
It's so easy. Why did we wait so long?
I don't. Well, you didn't wait that long. It's second inning.
Yeah, that's true. Waited until after
you waited an inning, see if he could do it on his own, and then you had to help him a little bit. Yeah. It's a good job.
Whatever I could do, Ivan. Now see Puig get a line drive home run, his 6th of the year last night in that first inning.
A lot of times in the evening, a ball hit here you're not sure about. That wasn't the case with Puig's home run.
Team leader in homers and ribbies. 6 home runs, 19 RBIs.
Hitting 8th.
Yeah. Here's the no doubt home run. Williams didn't even bother initially to look.
Now that's where I used to sit, Greg, up there in that pavilion.
So you might have had a chance to catch that ball.
Might have. I gave it my best effort. There's my people, Greg.
Yeah, there they are.
No assigned seating. You just go in, and wherever you can find a seat, you sit down.
Probably snuck in with the beach ball.
No.
Through the right side. Wide open, and Puig shot it through there. So Puig, who had 2 hits last night, singles here. Moving Peterson to second, and the pitcher, Julio Urias, will come to the plate. A couple of hitless at-bats this season.
Takes a nice, healthy cut at it anyway.
Does it seem to you that over the years, pitchers from Mexico had a decent idea at the plate?
Yeah.
They seem to hit better than most pitchers. Why is that? They hit probably more than.
Rincon didn't really.
No. Well, he was a reliever.
Yeah. I mean, ever seen him hit?
0-2.
Oh, I see what you do. Now Fernando could really hit.
Yeah.
He had an odd swing. Didn't look like he was a real good hitter, but he could definitely hit.
Last year, Urias had 3 hits and 22 at bats. Drove in a couple runs.
I know what you did, by the way. I'll point it out after this pitch. It jinxed him. Good job, Greg.
Whatever I could do. Scoreless for Nova. An assist from me.
Pirates here at Dodger Stadium. It's Twitter Tuesday. Garrett Cole was our guest tonight, and he was asked a question by Lynn using the hashtag BucksTuesday. Garrett, what do you guys talk about when Francisco Cervelli comes out to the mound and you cover your mouth with your glove?
Most of the time, it's business as usual out there. We're typically pretty focused and pretty intense. So every once in a while, we lighten the mood. We like to. That's why we buy and Ray all these cool Jordans, so that when he comes out, we have something nice to look at, something to maybe kind of lighten the mood a little bit, keep it fresh, keep it light. Understand that it's just a game.
And as we speak, I'm looking at Ray Searage's cool Jordans, Greg and Bob. So next time he makes a trip out to the mound, hopefully there's not many of them tonight. But take note of those sneakers and know that those guys got them for him to kind of lighten them up and make them look a little bit fresher, as the kids say.
You're right, Robbie. We're hoping not to see Ray tonight, but on the other hand, kind of anxious to check out those Jordans as Gifton Gope fouls the first pitch off. Gope getting the start at second base. His 7th major league start tonight. Hitting .292. He played third base in last night's ball game, but did not get an at bat. Came on to play third for Josh Harrison. One ball and 1 strike. The 27-year-old from Randburg, South Africa. Ivan Nova next. Gope nodding. Know what he's in his mind. Okay, know what he's trying to do. Urias. Gope has been chasing a bit. We've talked about the fact that when he first got up here, he was being more patient. Clint Hurdle discussed it. But he has struck out 4 times in his last 7 at bats, 8 times his last 15 ABs. As Clint Hurdle said a few days into Ngope's major league career, he's had more 3-2 counts on him here in just a few games than he did all season at AAA Indy this year. And now it's 3-2. But he chases with a strikeout. The first K for Urias.
He got a good pitch to hit right there. It was a solid strike, fastball, just swung through it.
95 miles an hour. And Gope came up empty. That was a good pitch to hit.
You're in that 2-strike approach. You're trying to wait. You don't want to get too far out there in front, but that does put you in a little bit of danger of being late and swinging and missing at the fastball. I think that's what happened to Gope.
Two on Nova. 4 career hits in 52 at bats. Clint Hurdle has discussed Nova and that it's like a new toy he has available. A guy that has the ability to go deep in ball games and not have to worry about a bullpen. He said he is as good as it gets. In fact, he said if he could improve the offense, swing the bat a little bit, you might talk about him like you do Kershaw and Bumgarner. Goes down on strikes. Earlier, David Freese was taking batting practice, running the bases. Our Allegheny Health Network injury update. David Freese appears to be close to returning, and they haven't come out and said it, nor has Freese, but don't look for him to do any minor league rehab. He'll just be activated when he's ready. Adam Frazier did not play today. Played last night, had a couple of hits as he has started a rehab for AAA Indy. And he'll play again tomorrow and see how that goes.
You don't want to ever, fall into the trap of making excuses. You have to deal with things that happen during the season. But when you talk about this offense, you do have to admit that there's no Jung Ho Gung, there's no Marte, and Freese has been out of there for a long time now. And that's 3 pretty good bats.
Well, Frazier to it too.
Yeah, and Frazier, who you're right, he's a young guy. He's one of the younger guys on the team, but he's proven to be a pretty valuable hitter. So now his bat has been out for a while. So it has been a difficult stretch as far as finding bats to get in that lineup. But again, there's no use crying about it. But it is
just a fact.
It is a reason, yeah.
And off the tip of the glove. Very likely the Dodgers' 24th error of the season. Talked about it earlier that the Pirates, Brewers, and Cardinals have committed 27 to lead the league. Now the Dodgers not too far behind those clubs with 24 miscues.
You see one like that, Greg, and you're just like, how can that happen? You could pull somebody out of the stands right now. Pick somebody and hit them that same ball, they would catch it.
Make it hurt now, Jordy Mercer.
Yeah, good chance that Jay Hale try to move into scoring position here with 2 outs. Dodgers know that. They call for the pickoff throw. A high strike.
Harrison was creeping. Bright gold shoes.
Looks fast in those shoes, doesn't he?
I think Ray Searage wants a pair of those.
Ray would look really good in those.
He'd look fast in those.
Yep.
To right center and over is Puig. Hit hard by Mercer. But he lines out to Yasiel Puig. 0-0. Into the bottom of the 3rd. Dodgers scoreless as we head to the bottom of the 3rd. Well, the Buccos take on the Philadelphia Phillies Saturday, May 20th. It's a 4:05 game. It's the middle game of the 3-game series at PNC Park. We invite you to arrive early. The first 20,000 fans will take home a Bob Walk chair tip bobble chair presented by Root Sports. Go to pirates.com/bobbleheads for tickets. That's the Bob Walk chair tip bobble chair presented by Root Sports. And again, that is May 20th at 4:05. First 20,000 fans get one, and blah, 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 blah. More Bob Walk stuff.
Aren't you glad that these chairs are very stable that we're in tonight?
Doesn't affect me as it affects you. You're the one that needs to be concerned about it.
I like to lean back and be comfortable
that, yeah.
Occasionally, you know? Watching a ball game.
Take your shoes off.
I got my shoes on. I got new shoes this year, if you've noticed. They're very, very comfortable. Oh, I can't get them up. Look at that. Those babies are nice. Socks. They're gold toes, but they're nice socks. Pretty sweet, huh?
Back to the ball game.
You're the one that asked. Hey, you jinxed me. I'm probably going to fall over tonight.
I was worried about you last night. Standing, you almost fell over.
Well, you know, it's where the stairs come down there.
They just jump up out at you.
Well, you forget they're there. Yeah, you take a step backwards and oh, stairs. It's dangerous. This is where we saw the TV monitor fall that time.
Oh yeah.
Went tumbling down into the crowd.
They've put these up since, right?
Yes, I think so. That was eons ago.
That was when they had the postage stamp monitors.
Yeah, but they were like,
I know, huge.
3 feet
I mean,
long. They were like logs. One fell out on somebody. They didn't get hurt though. Hit him in the shoulder. It was the father or father-in-law of one of the Dodger pitchers. You remember that?
I thought it was
that it hit.
It wasn't a Pirate?
No, a Dodger.
2-2. I do remember it was a family member.
Yeah, it went just flipping out. It wasn't
Yeah.
our booth. It didn't fall
fell,
out of our booth.
It fell out of the booth over there.
And went down and hit somebody in the stands right underneath us.
Up 3-2 on Seager. And Nova grabs the comebacker. 2 down. And it will bring up Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
That was last year in Seattle.
I definitely didn't have any shoes on that day. I wanted
Thumbs
to
up.
let everyone know that I was still alive. It was pretty embarrassing. Look at those nice big cushion on the chair. That was what saved me.
Looks like you're checking your back there, your neck.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't show up with a neck brace the next day. Got some of that Mariners money. Huh?
Fly ball to shallow center. In the left center, McCutchen calls off Bostic. A 10-pitch, bottom of the 3rd. Well, once we give that bobblehead away, we'll keep one and give it to the Dodgers, and it'll be forever encased here at Dodger Stadium.
It's time for the Toyota all-wheel drive RAV 4th inning. Toyota, what drives you?
Los Angeles, California, where the stars like Della Reese, Bob Walk roamed. Hollywood Hills.
Roam all over the place.
Yeah.
Been doing a lot of roaming the last couple of
Did you ever make it up there?
No, I've
by the
never gone
Hollywood
up
sign?
to where the sign is. No, never made it that far. He's been there.
Is that a movie star?
He lives up there somewhere.
Who is that?
I don't know. He's looking for the lost ark, I believe. Does he have one of the big whips on his side? Who's he talking to? Oh,
The two people in front of him.
I wasn't sure for a while there.
He's talking like Cervelli. He's like imitating Cervelli right now. You see that? Very animated.
I think I might dress like that one night when we get to Arizona. Give me a hat, nice dusty leather coat, like I've been out prospecting for gold or something.
That's an idea for a bobblehead for next year, then.
Oh, Greg, you're jinxing me, Greg. I will never have another one now.
3-1 on McCutchen. Hit right into the shift. The second baseman Taylor playing behind second, and hard hit, but right at him. You know, Huntington was talking about that on his radio show on Sunday, that those numbers are showing that McCutchen has hit the ball hard. As a fly ball to deep left field, but that will be caught by Tolles. Might have had a little bit more room behind him. And McCutchen flies out to deep left.
Nighttime at Dodger Stadium. The balls hit out there just seem to not have that good carry like they do a couple hours earlier. That one got out there and died.
And McCutchen knew just didn't have enough.
You could tell it just didn't feel right, probably coming off the bat.
Allegheny Health Network Supermo. You see Tolles did have some room behind him. He never touched the wall itself. Now Polanco chops it right to Taylor. Well, the Pirates have had a couple of base runners, but no hits yet against the 20-year-old Julio Urias. Dodgers first noticed him on a scouting trip in Mexico. They were there to observe the Cuban defector Yasiel Puig. He was 15 years old at the time, was Urias. And the Dodgers had to wait until he turned 16 before they signed him. Strike on Osuna. Osuna bounced out to the first baseman Bellinger. Lights out here at Dodger Stadium. It is nighttime.
Well, you never know. It's LA. You gotta, even though you don't need sunglasses, you gotta have them on your head, even though it's dark as heck out. See, look, Puig's got his on. You know, those are clear, though.
I think those are for
those are clear glasses.
Contacts.
Keep the wind off.
Yeah. See Neil Walker wear those goggles. There you go.
My clear
now you're
on.
talking.
I got clear ones.
That's it. You're ready for any circumstance, aren't you?
You got to be ready. If you care,
prepare.
Prepare, right, Mr. B?
Famous Steve Blass saying, "If you care, prepare." Two and two. So Urias wears those goggles. He had surgery 2 years ago on that left eye. As a child, he had 3 separate operations. Paraorbital benign mass removal. Left him with a droopy left eyelid. He said, "That's how God works. He gave me a bad left eye, but a good left arm." And that good left arm strikes out Jose Osuna and has not allowed a hit through 4 innings. 0-0. Stadium, bottom of the 4th, 0-0. We get to our day automotive, this day in Pirates history. This day in 1950, the Pirates beat the Brooklyn Dodgers 10-5 at Forbes Field. Pirates were down 5-0 in the 3rd. Ralph Kiner hit a 3-run homer to start the comeback. Later hit a grand slam in the 8th. 7 RBIs for the great Ralph Kiner. Bill Worley got the win. 6 2/3 innings of scoreless relief, giving up just 3 hits on this day in 1950 at Forbes Field.
The Whirly Bird.
Yes, the original Whirly Bird. Great pitchers in Brooklyn Dodgers history, LA Dodgers. There's a great Don Newcomb, Brooklyn Dodgers pitcher.
Led the league in wins 1 year, the National League.
I was
strikeouts another year.
Because I have nothing better to do. I was listening to a few innings of a broadcast from May 20th, 1950. Red Barber, the old voice of the Dodgers, and there was a game at Ebbets Field. Yeah, it looks like he's ready to come in.
Getting ready to go in the game, yeah.
But Red Barber was talking when Ralph Kiner came to the plate. He's describing the shift on Kiner. He says second baseman Robinson way over the shortstop side of the bag.
Wow.
He says the only man on the right side is Gil Hodges, who's a third of the way over to second base. It's 2-2 now on Cody Bellinger. Carl Furillo, the right fielder, is playing into right center field. The center fielder, Duke Snyder, way into left center. And Gene Hermansky is down the left field line against Kiner.
What year was this, Greg?
1950.
No way.
Kid you not, today. They had one man
then
on the right side of the infield.
Wow.
They had the second baseman, Jackie Robinson, swung over to the left side. Way over, said Red Barber. Couldn't believe it. And you can't believe that. 2 walks in a game for Ivan Nova.
Yeah, 3+ innings. That's unheard of.
Number 31, Jock Peterson.
So, at the streak of 17 consecutive starts with 1 walk or less ends. He walks 2 in the game. Brings up Jock Peterson. Peterson single to center field. So Ivan Nova walks 2 in a ball game for the first time since July 29th last year. His last start as a Yankee. And line to left, Bostic over, and he's there. Bob was talking earlier about what we discussed on the TV side last night with Trevor Williams about Williams has pitched in a handful of big league ballparks, but Dodger Stadium is up there with the likes of a Yankee Stadium or a Fenway Park or Wrigley Field. So you may have pitched or played in a big league game or games, but you come here, stepping onto this field, it is way different. So for Bostic, who got a couple of innings in last night in left field and got a couple of at-bats, this is his first major league start, and in left field and a big crowd on hand, that line drive to left, maybe the jitters have passed, but it still has to be almost surreal.
Oh, sure. For somebody that's been in the big leagues for a couple of days, to be, looking at this grand old ballpark. Pretty nice crowd tonight. They've been fairly loud. You get the organ. The organ is different here.
Clapping.
Yeah. I mean, this is just a great old play. Look at the view, what you're looking at as you're out there playing that outfield. Just a big packed house like this, and you're treading where some of the grandest stars of the game have played in the same piece of dirt out there.
Hit deep to center. And gone. On a 2-0 pitch, Yasmani Grandal hits his 4th and gives the Dodgers a 2-0 lead in the 4th.
Obviously, you can't hit home runs here at night. You just got to make sure you get most of the baseball, get it good, and Grandal did. Right down the tube. The way the Pirates offense has gone this year, as inconsistent as it's been, right now Nova's thinking, okay, that's it. Rest of the game, zeros. That was just a curveball up and in, so it didn't really mean much as far as the home run and an up and in pitch. Grandal went into his trot early. Did it get out by that much? Maybe it did.
Mercer for the 2nd out. Taylor retired.
See again where this one lands. Front row railing. He was awfully confident.
Number 4 for Grandal. That gentleman made the catch. Yasiel Puig, hard hit single to right in the 2nd.
Where do you find these radio clips that you listen to, like the Red Barber thing? That'd be great.
Just go on. You get a computer?
Not with me, no.
Well, get one. Maybe our director of broadcasting,
just
Mark Garda, is listening right now. I got to get him a computer.
You just like type in
old radio broadcast.
Old baseball.
Pirates
broadcast.
Dodgers. Actually, just type that in.
Oh, okay.
Puig strikes out. Grandal homers. 2-0 LA. Pirates host their cross-state rivals, the Phillies. 7:05 first pitch start. After the game, great Zabelli fireworks show follows. Get your tickets at pirates.com/fireworks. Be a fun homestand against a couple of National League East clubs. That weekend series with the Phillies. The Nationals will make their first and only regular season trip into Pittsburgh this year on Tuesday night. Next Tuesday, a week from tonight. Tuesday, Wednesday, 7:05 starts, then Thursday afternoon. Against Ryan Zimmerman, Bryce Harper, and the Nationals before those Phillies come in.
Nationals, a pesky little team.
They got a good little team.
All right. It's time, Greg.
Down 2.
Enough of this. Cervelli last time up hit one very hard. He's going to get us going here. All right, just setting him up. Right now, Cervelli's thinking to go ahead, try and throw that one again now.
One and one. Lined it hard to left field in the second. Chris Bostic on deck. Again, just 20 years old. Julio Urias made his major league debut May 27th last year at the age of 19. He was 19 years old, 289 days. The youngest Dodger to make his major league debut as a starter since Rex Barney was 18 years old when he started against the Cubs August 18th, 1943.
But the single-digit number I gave him too. Don't see that very often on a pitcher.
Cervelli, that ball was up to Jerry Davis. A strike. 2-2 on Cervelli. Pulls this one down the line, but it hooks foul.
Yeah, that was a curveball. I told you it was setting him up.
Yeah.
Just got too quick on it, so.
Where's number 7? His favorite player growing up. Outfielder Darryl Sherman, who played for the Culiacan Tomateros in Mexico. just foul past Turner, who was near the line.
Hooked that ball just outside the bag. Looks like Turner might have had a fair ball covered.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that ball hooked.
Seager will throw out Cervelli. And let's go downstairs to Robbie as Chris Bostic comes to the plate.
Well, guys, last night you saw I interviewed his parents, Ken and Nancy, and after we get off the air, Ken told a great story about Chris, and this is just how deep the game of baseball runs in his blood. They would take the family to vacations. Chris and his two older brothers and his older sister. The four of them, 4 kids would be on vacation. They would go down to Orlando, Florida, Disney World. So as they get set to go to the theme parks all day, Chris would beg his way out of the park so he can go play baseball at the Braves spring training facility. He didn't want to go to the theme parks. He didn't want to go to Disney World. He wanted to play baseball when they would go on family vacations. Mom and Dad had to talk him down and say, hey, we're here for vacation. You could play baseball a lot of other times. I don't know how much he got his way, but just what a cool moment for him to share that story, to tell us, and for them to be here watching this, to see this kid make the big leagues with that kind of dedication on vacation, wanted to play baseball.
And his first time up, he grounded out to first. Now he hits a ball fairly deep but foul. There they are. His dad, brother, mom, and fiance Laura there on the right. Nancy and Ken. His brother, I believe, Brian, who plays independent league ball in Canada. The Brantford Red Sox. In case you missed that story, Robbie talked to them during the game last night, and when Bostic found out from his manager, Andy Barquette, the night before last after the game, pulled off the bus as the Indianapolis Indians they were in Columbus, ready to head back to Indy, pulled him off the bus before they took off. He said, you are heading to the big leagues. Very emotional. And so he got on the phone to tell his mom and dad. A lot of crying. Benjamin, his brother Benjamin, who plays independent league ball there in the Steelers cap, he got all of them flights from, well, the Buffalo area, and his fiance Laura, who's from West Virginia. They connected in DC, and they arrived before the game last night. Laughing with Chris Bostic, I said, if our traveling secretary finds out you did that on your own, he's going to hire you as an assistant. Great work with Bostic to get them here, see his big league debut. His other brother, Ken Jr., his sister Amanda, work in Buffalo. They couldn't make it, but good part of the family here to see him. When he loved to deliver his first big league hit.
You know, it's got to be exciting, even for the family, to be in Dodger Stadium and watching their son. This really is a neat place to have that memory of breaking in.
Well, he reaches first base for the first time in his major league career. Well, smiles for his family, his fiance. We'll take it.
Everybody can breathe
Yep.
now.
Chris Bostic walked only 4 times for Indy this season. Hit .320. 24-year-old native of Rochester, New York. Now Gifton Gope. Of course, what you don't want to do is get picked off now, right?
No. Careful. just, you know, be yourself. Be the player you were in the minor leagues. Mentioned earlier about, you know, AAA. You got to be a pretty good baseball player to get to AAA. So I don't think you have to you know, be something different once you get up here.
Gope had fallen behind Urias in the third and then worked the count to 3-2 before striking out.
Just execute all the things you've been taught. You know what's expected of you on the base paths in certain scenarios. Step off move. Bostic really not very far off.
One. He still has not given up a hit. Urias has walked 2. Another man reached on his error.
Pretty concerned with Bostic. These signs come from the bench as far as the pickoffs. Gope is in a little bit of trouble with the fastball tonight. There's another one that swings and misses. This one up in the top part of the strike zone, though. That's the one you are going to swing and miss. If you're going to miss one, that elevated pitch.
Still concerned. Three out of 4 this year at Indy. Two and 2 on Gifton Gope. Trying to battle here. Down a pair against the young lefty, making his 3rd straight start since his call up from the minors. That was the 20th pitch of this inning. Cervelli worked Urias and then bounced out, and then 8-pitch at bat for Bostic ended with the free pass. Now in Gope. Two rookies in the lineup back to back, Bostic and Gope. And 3 and 2. It gets interesting now. And Gifton Gope, talking about a guy who has 25 major league at-bats. Urias, a rookie last year. Swing and a miss. Bostic takes off in the dirt, picked beautifully by Seager. Not only does he save an error, but he turns it into an out. The pick out of the dirt from Grandal, strike him out, throw him out, double play.
Sports is brought to you by the Chevy Malibu and your Western PA Chevy dealers. And by Day Automotive. We're going to make your day. Let's go Bucks!
Oh, Pirate fans hoping the Bucks can get the offense going, hoping for their first hit soon. Andrew McCutchen in center field for the Pirates. He had lined a ball to the wall and left in the fourth. There have been some hard hit balls, but no hits. Ivan Nova faces his mound opponent. Here's Bostic reaching for the first time in his big league career, but part of a strike him out, throw him out, inning-ending double play on the caught stealing.
It was an excellent play by Seager, as you pointed out, Greg, that just to catch that ball, but then quickly to get that tag down. Not too shabby, a young shortstop.
Nova.
Here it is again. I mean, that was a tough hop to handle.
Well, see, he is some kind of player, Corey Seager. Urias gonna bunt. Look at this for a hit, and Harrison throws it past first, but that won't affect the play. A bunt hit. We were talking about these pitchers who hail from Mexico, how they can handle the bat.
Nice bunt.
He is on.
I think we kind of got caught off guard there. I don't know. You probably don't want to be playing that deep with a pitcher up, as J-Hay was. There's a school of thought that you never let a pitcher run for a base hit, especially like that leading off an inning. So you have to take that away from him. But I think J-Hay was playing quite a ways back on the dirt.
And that could be trouble. First and second as Tolles collects his first hit tonight. It's first and second with no one out. So Urias leads off with a bunt single. Tolles follows with the base hit to center.
Well, you can see, I mean, J-Hay was way back there. I give the 20-year-old credit for a young man to come up there and realize where the third baseman's playing him and know that the base hit was there for the taking, and then to lay it down.
I mean, there are a lot of position players, a lot in the major leagues that couldn't have done what Urias just did. And now trouble here for Nova. And a 1-0 count on Seager. Showed you the great defensive play that Seager made. Rookie of the year last year. Just turned 23 years old, April the 27th. First round pick in 2012. Finished third in MVP voting. Corey Seager. His brother Kyle
really
plays for the Mariners.
Quite a combo between the two of them. Saw something today here at Dodger Stadium, said that he and his brother, the first brother tandem to both hit over 25 home runs in the first year, or in the same year.
How about that? Seager had 26 last year.
There's been some pretty good brother tandems play too, also. So quite an accomplishment.
Toward left, Bostic. It's the first out.
I think the Aaron's have the most overall home runs, don't they?
Yeah. It's kind of funny. It's like an old joke. The most home runs by any brother combination. It's the Aarons. And, you know, Hank's got what, 755?
Tommy, I think, has one.
Yeah.
Well, nice job getting that first one. Now let's see if we can get bootstrapped to hit a ground ball at somebody.
Tommy hit 13 to be exact. Tommy Aaron.
You always have to like fact check me.
Not no, it was fact checking me.
Oh, okay. When you say one, it makes a better story. That's all. It's not really an exaggeration. It's just an adjustment. Hit 13, really?
Justin Turner.
I have to remember that.
One home run.
Just one home run.
He's always got that dirt in the back jersey. That bat in the pine tar. There's a shot toward right center. McCutchen will make the catch.
That looked like trouble off the bat. It was kind of slicing away from him at a pretty good rate of speed. Clutch able to close down on that ball and make the catch. You can see the ball starting to slice further and further into right center.
Into the gap in right center to make the play. Now Cody Bellinger. We talk a lot about all the Pirate rookies. Bellinger has played a dozen games coming into tonight in the big leagues with 46 at bats. Andrew Tolles, of course, young player, and Gope will throw him out. So first and second, nobody out. And Ivan Nova does a great job keeping them off the board. 2-0 LA.
Garrett Cole was our guest, and he was asked by Aaron Love, best and worst walk-up songs on the team, Garrett?
I personally like mine, but I do like I do like David's walkout. I do like Rock. Andrew always has cool ones. I think probably the most unique ones are Jay Hayes because his brother sings them. But by far the worst walkout is whatever Adam Frazier picks because he changes it every week and he feels like he doesn't believe in it. He's got no commitment to it. And I do just like kind of roasting Frazier a little bit.
So there's a message, Adam Frazier. If you're watching this game back in Indianapolis right now, pick a walk-up song because your pitcher wants you to pick one and stick with it. Stay determined. Pretty good stuff from Garrett. Good insight on his observations of his teammates' walk-up songs.
And my guess is that just adds fuel to Adam Frazier's fire. He'll just, if he wasn't committed before, he's less committed now.
That's just, I'm sure, driving him crazy right now.
Anxious to get Adam Frazier
so
back
one
in
of the
this
major decisions of a person's life, the walk-up music.
Aren't you bummed that you didn't have to make those decisions when you played?
I don't like music, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, you don't like music? Wow.
Don't like music. I would have walked up to like a reading of a poem or something like that. Poem reading, that would be good. Can you think of any good poems, Greg?
Oh, yeah. Down on strikes goes Nova. Number 5 for Urias.
Well, we could use a hit here, couldn't we?
Yes. Right now it's going across, as Steve likes to tell us, the wire.
They're going across the wires, yes.
Everybody around baseball now paying attention.
Going out in Morse code.
Pittsburgh, no, Los Angeles, Date Line, LA. Just 2 other games going on right now. Oakland hosting the Angels, and the Tigers are in Phoenix against the Diamondbacks. Josh Harrison, the count of 1 ball, 1 strike. Arthur Siegel and his aunt Linda Hook are here. Pittsburgh natives living in LA. Wanted us to pass along hello to grandmother and mom Margaret Schick of Murraysville. She watches all the games on Root Sports. She is rooting for a Josh Harrison hit. 3rd time around for Julio Urias. Two and two. Pirates saw him in relief last season. He pitched and got a win August the 13th here at Dodger Stadium. He got the win. He was the 3rd of 7 pitchers that night. Brandon McCarthy started, went just 1 2/3. Then Josh Fields pitched an inning, and then it was this young lefty went 2 2/3 innings and got the victory. Began this season in the minors. They're very careful with him last year, and he had that surgery, that procedure on his left eye on May the 15th. This ball's popped up. And Peterson makes the catch. Urias missed a month of pitching to recover, and that really helped with the limiting the number of pitches and innings he threw. MLB.com at bat is your #1 mobile app for live Pirates baseball. Stay connected with a fully customizable experience. Get Pirates home screen icons and app features, as well as game day, live game video highlights, radio broadcast, StatCast news, and more. Download MLB.com at bat today. Chris and Elijah, the McCurry family, well, they're growing fast, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're getting big.
That moment in San Diego where Andrew McCutcheon handed them the the batting gloves after a game. That video that went viral.
Growing fast.
Well, no hit ball for the 20-year-old lefty through 6 innings.
Telecast is presented by the authority of the Pittsburgh Pirates and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Nissan Road ahead tomorrow night. Pirates have Chad Kuhl on the hill against Kenta Maeda. Coverage starts at 9:30. Both pitchers making their 7th start. It's Chad Kuhl. The story right now, as Kenta Maeda will go tomorrow night, is what's going on between the Pirates and the young lefty starter who has a no-hitter to this point through his 6 innings, and Ivan Nova trying to keep it close.
Yeah, as always, Nova's done a fine job. Did a real good job that last inning. Had first and second, nobody out. Able to escape with no damage. Keep it just a 2-run game.
Nova had thrown 9 of 11 first pitch strikes, and coming into this inning had thrown 2 of his last 11 was the total first pitch strikes. So 9 of 11 first pitch strikes and 2 of 12 since. Upset with himself.
Did not want that ball up there. Probably didn't want that one there. Maybe didn't want to throw it for a strike, obviously. A 1-2 pitch, but still didn't want to bounce it that bad because you're not going to get an offer at it. Randall on deck. That home run earlier.
And Gope throws out Jock Peterson.
Did a good job keeping that pitch count under control, just sitting right at 79 right now.
Yasmani Grandal came to the plate in the 4th inning with a man on and 1 out. His 4th home run of the year. The third allowed by Nova. That's been it. 2 runs on 5 hits for the Dodgers. No runs, no hits for the Pirates. Rondal to left. Bostic a late start. They have to settle. They're just picking that ball up off the grass. A base hit for Grandal.
Second baseman, Chris Taylor.
He's 2 for 3.
Seen over there, wanting that ball back. He's a little impatient after giving up that base hit. He makes a nice pitch off the plate. Look at, not happy with the result.
Let's go.
Yep, give me the ball. Come on, hurry up.
Chris
Quick worker, 14th in the league in terms of pace for Ivan Nova. Chris Taylor has flied out and bounced out. Nova's first start here at Dodger Stadium. Was August the 12th last year. They beat Ross Stripling. Falls behind 2-1.
Always waiting. He would work even quicker if they would let him. So he's got to wait on the hitter, then he has to wait on the signs.
Two and 2 the count.
Nice pitch right on the edge. Definitely working away. I don't think Nova liked that, did he?
The fact that Taylor had stepped out?
No, you could see Cervelli wasn't letting Nova pitch. He was wait. He didn't give him. He'll do that with some of the guys. He'll, like, with his throwing hand, he'll tell him when to pitch and when to hold the ball.
Polanco back.
And so then when Taylor, he was holding it, and then when Taylor stepped off, Nova's like.
Now Cervelli out to talk with him. What do you do here, Bob? Puig, 6 homers, 19 RBIs, had a hard hit ball to right field, struck out his last time. You got the pitcher on deck.
Well, there's 2 outs. I mean, you don't want to put somebody in the scoring position, I think, on purpose here, but you know, I base on balls, but you still have to be very careful. And if you do walk him, okay, it's not the end of the world. You know, you're not gonna face a pinch hitter, obviously. So just be careful. I think that's what you saw with that meeting out there. Cervelli went out to say, hey, let's not make any mistakes here. This guy can hurt us with one swing.
And with one swing, he pops out. 3 more shots to get a couple of runs and looking for their first hit. 30th, 2015, after the game against the Padres. Andrew McCutchen, an incredible moment for the Creary family, Chris and Elijah. The joy, and he's pointing toward Andrew McCutchen. I love you, man. One of the truly special moments in really the career of Andrew McCutchen. And for us watching this one-time MVP, and there they are. A couple years, gotten bigger. There's Dad Roger between them.
Hey, how about that? They got a ball.
That was a Dodger player that threw it. Just a few moments ago, I think Jock Peterson might have tossed it up there. Andrew McCutchen has bounced out sharply to the left side of the infield and hit a ball to the wall in left his last time up. So the one thing we could watch is the pitch count for this young lefty. Last time out, Urias threw 88 pitches against the Giants in 5 innings. 90 pitches his first time. Start April the 27th in San Francisco. Went 5 2/3. Two and two.
Well, it seems like Kutch has been seeing him as well as anybody. A couple of balls hit decent. Maybe this will be the pitch that the no ends on. Too quick into the stands.
Still 2 and 2. McCutchen, Gregory Polanco, and Jose Osuna due up. Clayton Kershaw next to Alex Wood, who struck out 11 in 5 innings last night. Urias with 5 punch-outs through 6. Toward left. And Tolles can't get to it. No hitter is over. McCutchen into second with a double, and Tolles is hurt.
He went into the padding there pretty hard. He gave it everything he had, and we're gonna have to go out and take a look at him. Holding his knee, right knee.
Andrew Tolles. A shot in the arm for these Dodgers.
Tolles doing all the.
And he's doing all the work.
Yeah, he was moving it left to right. A little circle there. See if we can see what happened to that knee. Just by inches. I don't know. I didn't see anything there, other than he went down on his knee. Oh, just ticked his glove. That was close.
Fans wanted to give the customary standing ovation, but with Tolles on the ground, they couldn't do it.
Looks like Tolles coming out of the game.
Yep, he is coming out.
One hit.
Hernandez is going to come out and play left.
Sometimes with young guys, Greg, you just need a little crack in the dam somewhere, and maybe that double will get things rolling now for the Buccos. A younger player might not handle that disappointment as well as an older guy like, say, Nova, for instance.
So Kike Hernandez now in left. And Urias will, along with his new left fielder, throw a couple more warm-ups after giving up the double to McCutchen. 3 hard-hit balls tonight for Andrew McCutchen, by the way. That shot to the second baseman Taylor in his first inning at bat when Taylor was shifted over to the left side of the infield, and last time he sent Tolles back to the wall in left, and here toward the line in left. McCutchen doubles to break up the no-hit bid. And now double barrel action for the Dodgers right away. If Roberts was concerned at all about how deep he would allow his 20-year-old lefty to go.
Yeah, I think more than giving up the hit, get the pitch count getting into the 90s. You know, that's what they're really, looking at this point, Greg, is they don't want the young left-hander to really get much over 100 pitches, so they're gonna be ready here. And Polanco, he fouls this one down that left side. I think he's kind of upset with himself a little bit there.
The lefty is Luis Avilan, and the righty Sergio Romo, the one-time Giants closer.
Polanco would like to pull him here, like to get out front and pull something to that right side. And even if he doesn't get a hit, at least get McCutchen to third with 1 out. A little late on that one, get that ball by him inside.
Polanco returning to right field tonight.
Reyes,
Riddle said before the game.
Reyes kind of odd with his fastball velocities. You see him jump all over the place. Really, they've varied from 92 to 97 tonight.
Polanco maybe gets that call.
Good job by Grindal to keep that from going to the backstop.
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
It easily been a wild pitch.
With Jose Osuna on deck, you almost wonder, and with the righty Romo ready by now, if Urias does not get Polanco, does Roberts come out and take him out of the ball game? Toward right, Puig makes the basket catch. 1 out.
Yeah, Puig has an absolute cannon for an arm. I don't know, Greg, if Kutch was tagging up, if he could have really
I don't think so.
moved up. Puig, the way he's charging in on this ball, and where he caught it.
Well, Polanco lines out to right. McCutchen can't move from second, but that is it. With a 20-year-old from Culiacan, Mexico, Julio Urias.
Now he gets the hand.
A standing ovation. 95 pitches, 1 hit. To this point, no runs. See if the Pirates can do some damage against the Dodger bullpen.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now,
The young lefty.
They really had it going tonight. We were kind of expecting maybe some wildness or hoping for some wildness that we could take advantage of, some base on balls. We had that trouble against the Giants, but not tonight. He was throwing quality strikes, and you saw their cuts with the only base hit so far for the Pirates tonight. The double down in the corner. Pitch counts got him out of here, but he ended up with about 92, 93 pitches, somewhere in that
95.
95. Yeah, it's close. So all you need to do is be close.
Well, now a pinch hitter, Josh Bell, bats for Osuna against the veteran Romo.
Romo coming down south to the Dodgers. There you see his numbers on the year. 15 games now for him. Just 11 innings. So he's got a lot of partials out there. But Giants coming to the Dodgers, swapping players. That's kind of like the Yankees and Red Sox.
Yeah.
Somebody moves from one of those teams to the other. Big rivalry.
Almost signed as a free agent. Former Giants closer. One and two on the pinch hitter, Josh Bell.
Who was that Giant closer, Greg, that had things hiding in his beard and stuff?
Brian Wilson.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Very flamboyant.
Oh,
closer.
yeah. All those tattoos and stuff, right?
I just remember he had stuff.
Yeah.
Talk about things being in his beard. Had one of the earlier beards in Major League Baseball. They've obviously become very commonplace nowadays. Wilson, one of the first guys that started to popularize the full beard. That's a full beard.
Yeah. Justin Turner.
Bootstrap.
Strikes out looking.
Right on the edge, that inside corner. It looked like a little breaking ball. I think Bell thought it was going to keep coming and be inside, but it sat right there. Now with 2 outs, up to Cervelli.
Romo has allowed only 21% of inherited runners to score in his career. That's the best mark among all active relievers. Righties have hit 187 against him. As he faces Cervelli. 0 for 2. And antsy, hoping for that last out. Keep that run off the board, get him a win as he watches his teammate try and strand that runner for him.
Romo slowing things down, taking a long walk here in between pitches.
Line drive toward left, and Hernandez lost it. Kike Hernandez allows the Pirates to get a run on the board. 2-1.
This is about as bad as you'll ever see anybody lose a ball in the outfield. Totally misplaying this.
A double switch when Romo came in. So too, well, Hernandez came in with Toles getting hurt moments before Urias was lifted, and another line drive off the bat of Cervelli. Wow.
Not a very good pitch by Romo. It's kind of a hanging breaking ball right down the middle, and just stopped short. Couldn't see it, lost it in the lights.
Well, that's going to be it for Romo, as Roberts wonders what happened there with Kike Hernandez. Line drive that should have been the final out into an RBI double. Romo gives up the double. Cervelli gets the ribby. Andrew McCutchen got it started, broke up the no-hit bid. And Point Park University tweets a double for Kutch, breaks up the no-no. First hit for the Buccos, yeah, getting it started, and there's one, and Andrew McCutchen said he never saw it. I mean, he's talking about the balls in the outfield.
I couldn't tell if he was talking about the ball that just got missed, or maybe
talking about
his
a
ball that just went off the tip of Toll's glove.
Yeah, that's true.
Could have been talking about that one also.
Max Moroff pinch hitting for Chris Bostic. A switch hitter batting right-handed. Moroff had 2 at-bats as a pinch hitter last year. First 2 at-bats in the big leagues, was 0 for 2, and his first major league start last night struck out each of the 3 times he came to the plate. Faces the lefty Luis Avilan.
Avilan's numbers on the year, and another guy that throws a lot of partial innings, 16 games now, and just 9 2/3 innings of work. Pretty good changeup. It's more off, way up front. Almost had a little screwball action on it. Looked like a Fernando Valenzuela pitch. Goes to it again, but way too far outside this time.
I'm assuming that the reason why Moroff is pinch hitting is that he was announced with Romo still on the mound. Moroff is a switch hitter. There's no reason you'd pinch hit More off now for Bostic when Bostic is a right-handed batter and a lefty on the mound. And Max Moroff, how about it? How about your first major league hit, Max? Get smart to tie the game.
They kept going change up, change up, change up. Never did throw anything off the plate inside to keep him honest. Finally, he went out and was able to get a piece of one of those.
Max Moroff. His first major league hit is a pinch hit single that ties the game at Dodger Stadium in the 7th inning. How do you like that?
Nicely done, Max. There's that change-up again, and it's not a good pitch. It's off the plate, down and away. Not a good pitch to hit, but with 2 strikes, you gotta offer. Got enough of it.
Another look. Max Moroff. Talked about at the outset these rookies on this Pirates team.
So there was Cervelli, the advantage of having 2 outs. There's no thought about is it going to fall or not, any of that stuff. You're just off with the contact.
Max Moroff, his first 5 major league at bats, including last year, 0 for 5, 5 strikeouts. Kike Hernandez, misplayed ball. Cervelli hit.
Came in last night and in the middle of the game and made an error. First ball hit to him.
But the story is Max Moroff on a 1-2 pitch. Again, 5 at bats, 5 strikeouts, and was a strike away from making it 0 for 6 and 6 Ks, but he would not be denied against Luis Avilan. Dave Roberts lifted Romo when Clint Hurdle went to the switch hitting Moroff, announced as the pinch hitter for Bostic. Now let's see if another rookie can keep it going. And picked off is Moroff. And he is out at second base. When he delivers the game-tying single, and Kamara Barti has him take a look at it. A little fist bump. 2-2 ball game. into the bottom of the 7th inning. Max Moroff, a hit, stays in the game to play second base. Josh Harrison moves from third to left.
Seen Jay in the outfield very often anymore.
Moves from second to third. Moroff at second base. And Josh Bell stays in the game at first. No, you don't see Harrison out and left very often anymore.
Good thing he didn't throw away that outfield glove.
Yeah. Chase Utley pinch hitting. Against Ivan Nova. Two on the pinch hitter Utley. Kike Hernandez came on for the injured Andrew Tolles. He's on deck. Utley really struggling, so that gave the opportunity to Chris Taylor to take over the everyday job at second base with Logan Forsythe on the disabled list. Veteran has got the count now to 2-2. A long-time Philly, Chase Utley, the UCLA product, now in his 15th season. Now it's 3-2.
Got a shot at 1,000 RBIs.
Traded over to the Dodgers during the summer of 2015. The Dodgers re-signing Utley in February. Toward right center. Off the wall. Dropped by McCutchen. But Utley will hold at second with a pinch hit double off the wall in right center.
Well, the old guy still got a little pop in the bat. That was close. Hasn't been hitting much at all this year, but he gets this one. And if it wasn't nighttime at Dodger Stadium, that's a home run right off the very top of the fence.
Second hit off the bench and 9 at bats.
Utley running out of the box. Even though he had to think that was an easy double. I mean, he was going hard, put himself in position to maybe get 3 inches from getting out of here.
Chase Utley with his 6th hit in 52 at bats. Came in batting less than 100, and he picks up his 2nd double of his 6 hits.
Well, Ray is out for a quick talk. Rivero throwing in the pin.
Heard from Garrett Cole earlier that they like to give him new Jordans so that they have something cool to look at when he comes out to visit.
Very cool.
Garrett Cole, Robbie's guest on Twitter Tuesday.
A little basket wave looking finish on it. Ray Jordans.
So Felipe Rivero getting ready. And the batter, his first at bat tonight, Kike Hernandez.
He would like to atone for the 2 runs.
Fouls off the bunt try.
Almost got his fingers pinched, Greg.
Bunts it foul. Kike Hernandez has one successful major league bunt. It was 2 years ago. He's in his 3rd year with the Dodgers. 38-year-old Chase Utley, pinch hit double to start the bottom of the 7th.
Making bunt with 2 strikes. Hitters don't like that, Greg. See, pitchers, they have to do it, but a lot of times they'll let a hitter swing if he gets to 2 strikes. He got it done.
Sacrifice accomplished with 2 strikes. That's going to be it for Nova. Clint Hurdle wants a strikeout. Felipe Rivero is going to come on. Nova will not have the opportunity to get the win. Another outstanding start, though, for Nova. 2-2. Felipe Rivero takes over to face Corey Seager.
You said it, Greg. They're looking for a strikeout here. They don't want the ball put in play with runner at 3rd and just 1 out. So they're going to Rivero to see if they can get the K. 19 strikeouts and 18 in the 3rd innings to this point this year.
Runner at 3rd base. Chase Utley.
Going over the different scenarios. Infield playing in.
Seager hitting a .227 against lefties. Has struck out 11 times in 44 at bats against southpaws. That will get everybody's attention at 97.
That gets the game going a little bit. Game going between the hitter and pitcher. Going for a strikeout. Set something up right away.
Rivero has struck out 7 of the 24 lefty hitters he's faced this season.
You know what you're going to get every time with Nova. He's been so solid. Going to be a good start every time out, and the occasional outstanding start.
And this is some kind of matchup here. When you look at Rivero's great numbers, you look at Seager, what he's done, 375 hitter with runners in scoring position this season, 9 out of 24. This is a battle.
One more strike.
'99.
He's going for it. I mean, that's.
Now they're going to talk about it.
Giving everything you got right there.
Go to a breaking ball here after 99 miles an hour. Cervelli hand-delivered the baseball with a message to Rivero.
Maybe go to another 99, but maybe a little bit better spot. That last one hittable as far as location.
Oh!
It was a breaking ball. It wasn't a fastball that got him. Fans here in Dodger Stadium are very upset. All they saw was pitch at the head and the helmet go flying. It was off-speed pitch.
Justin Turner.
Got him in the shoulder.
Well, he had a chance there. He had 2 strikes on Seager, so that's a tough break hitting Seager. And that breaking ball, and now it's Justin Turner, the 3rd highest batting average in the National League coming into this game. And Rivero, not a guy you think about when you want a double play. That's ideally what they would want here from Turner, a ground ball. He has hit into 5. Yasiel Puig has hit into 11. That gives you some idea about where Turner ranks. Justin Turner with 15 runs batted in.
Nova looking cool and calm over there. Kind of leading by example.
Now it is 2-1.
Don't let those youngsters see you sweat.
We mentioned the 5 double plays into which he's hit. '97 fouled off by Turner.
And now Turner's got 2 strikes. Be nice to figure out a way to get rid of Turner without a ball being put in play. Then you have the very young left-hander.
So that's what you're looking for if you're the pitcher here. Rivero,
Now,
right?
yeah. Now that you got the 2 strikes before, I'm with you. Try to get a ground ball, but go for the K now. You're a pitch away from getting there.
Good numbers with 2 strikes, a .313 average.
Which way they're going to go here? Off speed or another fastball?
Chopped. Rivero's going to throw to the plate and get the out there. 2 down.
He had no choice. That's not a double play ball, I don't think so. You got to come home with it.
They get the lead man, Chase Utley, at the plate.
Now, if this would have been a nice sharp one hopper right back to the mound, then maybe go ahead and make the double play. But not only was it a chopper, Rivero has to jump in the air to make the catch.
Now it's first and second and 2 outs, and here is the rookie. Cody Bellinger, who has been sensational since he arrived on the scene.
Well, this is a real tough matchup for the young man now.
Chase Utley delivered the pinch hit double off the wall, but he's erased at the plate. Bellinger 6 hits and 13 at bats with men in scoring position.
Rivero's a little different animal than what you see in the minor leagues. He is tough.
And now at 100 miles an hour, it is 0-2.
I think maybe Bellinger talking to himself a little bit right now. And whoa, that's fastball there.
Back to the fastball, and again 100 miles an hour from Felipe Rivero. Jock Peterson on deck. Cody Bellinger at the plate. Nova still responsible for one of those runners on. 1-2. Stays alive. Another fastball, and now again Cervelli wants to talk with Rivero. Well, they got ahead of Seager 2 strikes, and that's when, after throwing a couple fastballs, they decided to go to that breaking ball, and Rivero hit Seager with the breaking pitch.
Well, that might have been a little conversation there. Cervelli might have just said something like, you want to stick with the fastball or something else.
Another 1-2 pitch. And it's the breaking ball, and it's a perfecta. Froze him.
Yep, froze him good. Man,
Rivero comes on to the scene and keeps the Dodgers off the board. Felipe Rivero, yes indeed. 2-2.
is brought to you by Barrel. Our service centers are now open evenings and weekends. Visit barrelservice.com for more. And by Levin's, the official furniture and mattress supplier to the Pittsburgh Pirates. For the best quality, service, and value, shop Levin's. Let's go Bucks!
2-2 ball game and a fired up Felipe Rivero now going back and doing a little dance in that dugout.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do a little dance. That was impressive.
Getting Cody Bellinger just froze him that breaking ball. You wondered if Rivero had enough confidence to go back to it after hitting Seager, and back to the dugout he went, and Max Moroff, Jordy Mercer.
I don't think Rivera lacks for any confidence.
No. Come on, everybody. So Seager, hit by the pitch, was aboard, and then Bellinger strikes out looking on that breaking ball. And nice job by Rivero defensively, and the chopper back to the mound to get the lead man Utley, keep it a tie game. Here's Pedro Baez.
Pretty tough. Look at those numbers. They're all in excellent shape. Not only is he, you know, pretty good relief pitcher, Greg. He's a real good on tag plays.
Who's that?
Baez.
Baez is good on tag. Oh, no, that's Javier, isn't it?
Oh, is it? I thought it was this guy. Could be wrong.
This is Pedro. He will really slow this game down. Pedro Baez. He is the anti-Nova. Might be baseball's slowest working pitcher. On deck for the Pirates to bat for Rivero, Alan Hansen. See if Ngope can get on. He struck out twice. There's Alan Hansen ready to bat for Felipe Rivero. And Ngope, 3 more strikeouts, so he has struck out now 7 times in his last 10 at bats. And just a reminder, as you enjoy a cold one, to look forward to Miller Time later in the game, brought to you by Miller Lite. And Jaso instead is going to pinch hit. Had Ngope reached, Clint Hurdle would have called upon Alan Hansen, maybe to bunt him over, but now it is John Jaso.
A little bit more extra base power than Hansen, perhaps.
Jaso, numbers 141 batting average on the season, 1 home run. He's 0 for 6 as a pinch hitter. And a high fly ball to right field toward the wall, and clear the deck. Cannonball coming. John Jaso gives the Bucks a 3-2 lead. Yeah, a little more power off the bench. Clint Hurdle calls upon Jaso, and he delivers.
That's exactly why he made that switch on the on-deck circle. Nobody on base. There's already 1 out. He's looking for extra bases, and he got 4 extra bases.
John Jaso just does clear the fence and the deck.
Puig thought for a moment he might have a shot at it. He did a good job of getting his back up against that fence to set himself for a jump, but he couldn't get there. It was a very high fly ball.
That is his 4th career pinch hit home run. And his first since 2014.
Puig sets himself, gets ready. Nope.
How about that?
Thought he might have it.
Boy, it has been just a huge struggle for Jaso as Harrison flies to center. That has to feel so good for John Jaso to do something meaningful in a season so far that has just been
real big moment.
World of trouble.
Take the lead.
Yep. Puig ran out of room. John Jaso.
Everybody over there got their heads down. The Dodgers. They were flying high. What, about 30 minutes ago?
Yeah. No hitter was still intact. Jordy Mercer 0 for 3. He has lined out twice. There have been some line drive outs. Mercer had one of the 5 Pirate hits last night. Tonight 4 hits. All of them coming in the last 2 innings. Andrew McCutchen got it going with the double. There's Jaso with the pinch hit home run. Jaso's last home run came June 22nd, 2014. Against the Boston Red Sox. He was playing for the Oakland A's. Hit it off Koji Uehara. His other 2 home runs have also come in LA. 2 pinch hit home runs. Those were against the Angels. And Pedro Baez. It's the 2nd home run he has allowed. Rick Honeycutt looks through some notes. John Jaso's 2nd home run of the season. And remember, he does not get that opportunity if Ngope reaches. Would have been Alan Hansen probably up there to bunt, but when Ngope struck out, Clint Hurdle called back Hansen and called on Jaso, and he delivered as Puig will squeeze it for the final out. Pedro Baez gives up the go-ahead home run off the bench. John Jaso clears the deck and gives the Pirates the lead. 6-2 now. The Pirates lead it. Going to the bottom of the 8th inning thanks to the pinch hit home run by John Jaso, who stays in the game to play first base. There's Pedro Baez. Dejected. Gave up the home run. Point Park University tweets. John Jaso, the hero we always knew he was. Long hair don't care. John Jaso. As we said, it has been a tremendous struggle for Jaso in his second season with the Pirates. At times defensively in right field. But he's got the same attitude. You know,
I always wonder, Greg, how defense affects guys' offense. You know, he's out there trying to learn a new position. You know, never really been an outfielder, and he has struggled out there a little bit a couple of times with some balls. And I mean, you'd like to believe that you don't really take that to the plate with you, and maybe consciously you don't, but it certainly doesn't fill you full of confidence and good feelings when you come to the ballpark if you haven't been playing all that great in the field. But he's a hard worker, cares, and will never give up.
Now it's up to Nicasio to get 3 outs, get the ball to Tony Watson in the 9th. He faces Jock Peterson, Yasmani Grandal, and Chris Taylor. Ouch. Francisco Cervelli just went out in front of the plate to buy Peterson some time. 1 for 3 against the starter Ivan Nova. Single to center to start the 2nd, lined out to left in the 4th inning, and bounced out in the 6th. Nicasio was with the Dodgers a couple years ago.
Defensive swing that time by Peterson.
It really was the Dodgers that changed Nicasio's role. Well, he had done some relief work with the Rockies, mainly a starter, but almost exclusively out of the bullpen in 2015.
Turned out to be the right move.
Yeah. 53 appearances, all but 1 out of the bullpen, a 3.86 ERA with the Dodgers in 2015. Into the big leagues with the Rockies. Parts of 4 years. Almost all of them starts. And last year, his first season with the Pirates, began the year in the rotation. And he was much better out of the bullpen. There's Jaso for the out. A little bit of a stumble, but making sure he had it to retire Peterson.
It's all right. You got time over there. Go ahead and get down on both knees if you have to, especially with a pitcher like Nicasio. He's so active. You know he'll be there for you at first base if you need him.
Grandal 2-run homer in the 4th off of Nova. Broke the scoreless tie. He singled in his 6th inning at bat after flying out his first AB. And for Grandal, hits against the Pirates have been few and far between, though he had a couple of hits last night. The former Padre, who was drafted by the Reds out of the University of Miami, over the years has struggled against Pirates pitching. In fact, even with his 2 hits last night, career batting average against the Bucks of .102. But he had his first career home run against the Pirates in the 4th. Josh Fields and Kenley Jansen. Closer Kenley Jansen. Grandal was a first-round pick of the Reds. 12th overall choice, was traded to the Padres with Edinson Volquez and Yonder Alonso for Matt Latos in December of 2011. And it's a drive to right. Polanco with some room for a big second out.
Didn't really get it all.
Second baseman number 3, Chris Taylor.
This ballpark really is kind of an odd animal. You get into the evening, it's so tough to get them very far out of here. I saw Jasos, he had to pull his right down the line just about where it's shallow and barely got out.
Well, even Grandal, who plays here, thought when that ball left the bat that had a good chance of getting out of here.
Yep.
Was surprised to see it die on the track.
And Nicasio gets through the 2 lefties. That's if he's going to have trouble, that normally is where it crops up as a left-hand hitters.
Toward the gap in left center field. Extra bases for Chris Taylor. A 2-out double.
Right fielder number 66.
Breaking ball. This is kind of like the ball that he hit for the home run last night. Off-speed slider, just too much of the plate.
Well, a double, and now strategy. This is interesting because Franklin Gutierrez has been unable to play. He's on deck. And Puig, 2 hits last night, a home run, and their RBI leader at the plate to even pitch to him. Would you elect to walk him and force their hand and let Gutierrez beach him?
Well, let's see if he gets the point by. Here's the thing, though, they're putting on the winning run.
Yeah. Goes against the grain, against the book.
The old book goes against the book.
Clint Hurdle has said in the past, show me that book. But the hip tightness has kept Gutierrez out of the lineup. Just recently activated off the disabled list. They're going to pitch to Puig. Tony Watson is getting ready right now.
Oh. I think he's thinking about winning the game, not tying it up. Big swing on a fastball.
One and two. Puig didn't think so. And now Nicasio will try and get him to chase, you would think.
Yeah, this is a pitch here that if you get a called strike, boy, it really gives you a boost. Big difference now.
Well, you don't want to throw a strike to this man.
1-2 count. Well, with that pitch, kind of makes you think he's going to set him up for the breaking ball here.
Puig 1 for 6 in past matchups against Nicasio. So Cervelli wants that breaking ball down. He does, but it goes back to the backstop, and Puig will reach, and it's first and third.
So there's that scenario, Greg, you talked about a lot. Why did Puig stop at first?
Yeah.
He keeps running to second.
That's the winning run in
Cervelli can't make
position.
that throw to second base from the backstop. If he does, it's a tie game. There's the pass ball wild pitch. Now Puig, he's going hard, but he stops right there. If he kept going to second base, boy, Cervelli, he's standing back here now at the backstop. Now, can you imagine what kind of decision he'd have to make right now? If he throws all the way through to second base, it's going to be a tie game.
Well, it's going to be Franklin Gutierrez after all, but he's not going to face Nicasio. He's going to face Tony Watson. A pass ball charged to Cervelli after the strikeout of Puig. strikes out, but reaches first base on the pass ball charged to Francisco Cervelli.
He's at first base, but you could tell there he wasn't real happy with it. Banging his helmet off the ground.
And now Tony Watson comes on. Trying to get 4 outs.
Work on one of those 4-out saves you don't see very often anymore.
He had a 2-inning win on Saturday at PNC Park. Pitched the 9th and the 10th as the Pirates won it on the Josh Harrison walk-off single. And here is the veteran Franklin Gutierrez, who left the game the other night, Saturday night, against the Padres with hip tightness. Spent about 3 weeks on the DL with the left hamstring strain. Strike to the 34-year-old veteran Franklin Gutierrez, former Indian and longtime Mariner.
Might have got a break on that first pitch.
You think so? And now Puig takes second with no throw.
That's what would have happened if he would have just ran down there after he got struck out. Same thing would have happened. Cervelli would have had to eat the ball.
Oh, 0-2. Franklin Gutierrez signed as a free agent this winter. 11-year major league career, .257 hitter. A base hit through the infield likely scores 2, and the Dodgers would take the lead. Tony Watson strikes out Franklin Gutierrez. Go to the 9th, 3-2.
Fourth inning, Dodgers are looking good. They haven't given up a hit at this point, but Grandal launches one out there into deep right center field. Now they have a 2-0 lead with that home run. No hitter still intact until right there. And Kutch breaking it up with the double. And then Cervelli hitting one into the lights. And that ends up scoring Kutch. And here you see Moroff, a nice changeup down and away. First big league hit, ties the game up. Moroff, a little fist bump there on his baseball that's going on the mantle. And then John Jay, so pinch hitting. Long fly ball goes into the Pirate bullpen. And so far, that is the difference in this one. The Bucks up 3-2.
Nice little recap there. As Max Moroff looks on. So Andrew McCutchen.
That baseball going to go into a little spot of pride somewhere. We always say mantle, but probably very few of them are actually on a mantle. Maybe a
closet, drawer.
Well, that's where they eventually end up, but they'll be on maybe a shelf in a game room, something like that, at least for a while.
Josh Fields,
until the wife gets tired of dusting it or gets put up somewhere. Fields numbers this year, also sporting a fine beard.
McCutchen pops it up. Right side.
Trouble.
Puig.
Trouble. Oh, Puig's there. Looked like trouble for a moment.
Well, the Bucks and Dodgers wrap up this 3-game series. Later tonight, Chad Kuhl will start for the Bucks against Kenta Maeda. Join us at 9:30 for the Pirates pregame presented by WB Mason. 9:30 Wednesday night. Now Polanco. And he hits a fly ball to right.
Not much on it, though.
For the second out.
We're just getting a lot of action here lately. A lot of things going on around him. You don't want that ball that knew he was looking at him. See how he kind of stealthy watching it, playing it off to the side.
Tony Watson gets an at bat. The Pirates did not double switch when he came on. Yes, Alan Hansen was not announced, I don't believe. He was pulled back for a JSO when Ngope struck out. He was on deck. Tony Watson gets a rare AB.
Not a real quick bat on that fastball, was it?
August 6th, 2014. Last time he had an at bat against the Marlins.
He's got a big league hit.
1 for 6. Won't get one here. But what he is looking for, 3 outs. Kike Hernandez will lead off. thanks for staying up with us this morning. Hope that you're glad you did, because this has been a good one for the Pirates. An outstanding start again from Ivan Nova. They tie it up. Julio Urias was pitching the no-hitter. John Jaso, the pinch hit home run. Juan Nicasio struck out Yasiel Puig, which should have been the final out of the 8th, but he reached on a pass ball charge to Cervelli. Tony Watson came on, struck out the pinch hitter Franklin Gutierrez, and now he faces Kike Hernandez, Corey Seager, Justin Turner due up.
Yeah, good job by the bullpen tonight. Rivero came in and was outstanding. Rivero coming in with less than 2 outs in that tying run, just 90 feet away. Needed a big strikeout, got Tapper back to the mound, and then the strikeout. Good pitching by the Pirates tonight, and just enough hitting.
Told you that Watson got a win by pitching 2 scoreless against the Brewers on Saturday. His last 4-out save was April 26th against the Cubs. And he gets this first out of Kike Hernandez, who has a forgettable night, even though he didn't start. His misplay
played a big part
left,
in this one. Misplay in left field looms extremely large.
That allowed the first run to score. It was a gift double for Francisco Cervelli.
And now starts the 9th inning off by striking out. So the Pirates get that quick first out.
Trying to save it for Rivero. Remember, Rivero had gotten out in front of Seager in the 7th inning. A couple of strikes, and then he hit him with a breaking ball. Shot to right for Seager. And it will bring up Justin Turner.
And sometimes we don't get a chance to see some of these players in the other divisions very often. You've got to be impressed with Seager. Very smooth out there on defense.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets.
Well, nobody said it was going to be easy. 9th innings never are.
To right field, Polanco started back and can't make the catch, and it's first and second.
Thought maybe he could get that forced out at second base, because Seager thought he had caught it. Started to go back to first.
A fly ball, he went back on it and then started to cover some ground, and he couldn't make the grab, and it goes as a hit for Turner.
You can see about 3 steps back. He was going back toward the bullpen, and that cost him maybe 2 steps back, but he still got there in time to get the leather on it, but the ball just rolled right out of the glove.
And now it's the rookie Cody Bellinger. So here is Bellinger again. He came to the plate in the 7th inning with 2 men on and 2 outs, and the lefty Rivero struck him out looking.
Now Rivero was just eating him up with fastballs, and then finally threw him that breaking pitch and just froze him like a statue as it broke right down the middle. It was an easy strikeout.
First and second, 1 out. Ground ball, base hit into right field. This is going to tie the game. Incredible. A seeing eye single to right.
Yeah, just a rather weak ground ball. That is just over a little bit towards second base. You get a good shot at turning a double play. Perfectly placed.
Wow.
You could see in that first shot that Watson thought maybe he had the out. Looking, he breaks over immediately to cover the bag, and it sneaks through. Nothing to do then.
Seager a line drive to right. Turner a fly ball to right that should have been caught, and a ground ball, a seeing eye single, and it's tied. And now a hit wins it. Back to Watson. Bad throw. Safe there. Safe at first. They're going to call the runner out at second. And they're going to call it for now a double play. Hold everything. Hold everything.
Tell you what.
That's incredible. First of all, if they get 2 outs, it's unbelievable.
This is a
That's an unbelievable play by Jordy Mercer.
Excellent pick by Mercer. It looks like he's definitely out at first. It should have been a routine double play. But Watson,
what a play by Mercer.
Watson really messed that up.
Now, who's
So
challenging
what?
what?
Do we got, are they calling them safe at first?
So the call on the field is out at second and safe at first.
Well, I thought I saw an out call at first base.
That is Clint Fagan at first base. Jerry Davis is the crew chief.
Could have swore I saw an out call at first base.
Wow. That is unbelievable.
There's the play at first. Looks out, but when I was looking at the umpire, I thought he put up an out call.
He is out.
Inning over.
Wow. What a sensational play by Jordy Mercer. We're tied and we're going extras. Pick by Jordy Mercer. Not only does he save it from going into center, he gets the out at second and the presence of mind to get a throw off to first to double up the batter, Jock Peterson. That's unbelievable. The pirouette. Wow. Wow.
I mean, when that came out of Watson's hand, I'm just thinking that's going into center field. And looking down at it, the view we have, or straight down at it, it's just not only did it not go in the center field and in the game.
I mean, I apologize because I thought he was safe at second, and the original call at first was safe at first by Clint Fagan. So now it's their closer, Kenley Jansen. Try and keep it tied here in the 10th. Now the ground single by Bellinger. Cervelli cracks one to right, sending Puig back.
Cervelli, he is just hitting everything hard. Opposite field to the fence.
Second baseman number 62, Max Morrow.
Sure is a different game than last night, isn't it?
Yeah.
All the decisions have to be made. All these nail-biting plays, moves being made, pitching changes, pinch hitters.
Max Moroff delivered his first career hit. That brought in the second run. That tied the game in the 7th. The hit came off the lefty Luis Avilan, and now Kenley Jansen faces the rookie. Two outs.
Your base number 61, Gift Gopez.
A little cutter just right up underneath his hands. You notice, Greg, when you have somebody that's in a game that has something different than what you're going to see at the minor league level, that the young guys, you know, like a great changeup or, you know, any little something you really is going to set them apart, like the cutter, for instance, that Jansen throws, the power from the left side that Rivero has. And you see young guys, even guys like Bellinger, who've come up and had great success already, they're just not used to something like that. It takes them a while. Now the average guy out there, they're gonna have success against them. They've seen that coming up through the minor leagues, but a guy that does something exceptional, much better than the average pitcher, they really struggle with it.
And you oftentimes will see them, those younger hitters, walking back to the dugout, kind of looking out toward the scoreboards. It happens all the time because of what you're talking about. Like, what was that?
Yeah. I've never seen that. What did that ball do?
Gifton Gope has struck out each of his 3 times to the plate.
Like with Jansen, for instance, they're probably looking at the velocity and thinking, wait,
yeah,
it's only
yeah, it's
92.
Only,
why can't I hit it? Yeah.
Jansen has struck out 24 batters in 12 1/3 innings. He has not walked anyone. Struck him out looking. Gobe 0 for 4 with 4 punch-outs. And to the bottom of the 10th, Daniel Hudson will be coming on. In the 4th inning, off Pirates starter Ivan Nova, a 2-run shot. He has hit the ball hard. 3 of his 4 ABs. The ball to the warning track his last time up, and he'll be facing Daniel Hudson. He's going to try and get this game to the 11th. Tony Watson gave up 1 run on 3 hits in 1 1/3. Though a bit tainted because he got Turner to hit that fly ball to right that Gregory Polanco misjudged and could not catch. It went as a single. That should have been the 2nd out.
A couple of misplays in the outfield. One by the Dodgers and one by the Buccos. So I guess you can look at it, they're even in that regard.
Yeah. Back in right field tonight. The first time this season. Pirates are 2-2 in extra inning affairs. The Dodgers are 1-2. Hudson searching for some consistency. Pitched scoreless 8th inning on Monday night. Last 4 outings, 1 unearned run in 3 2/3 innings.
Yeah, so far you're not sure which Daniel Hudson you're going to get when you go to the bullpen. He's pitched well, but also some stinkers.
Line drive shot to right to start the 10th by Grandal, his 3rd hit.
Second baseman number 3, Chris Taylor.
A pinch runner at first for the catcher Grandal. The pitcher,
Number 68,
Ross Stripling. Pitched in relief last night.
Came in for Wood, right? Right afterwards.
Is Chris Taylor going to bunt him over? Yep, he is. Going to try to.
Always kind of an interesting decision when you get that runner at first. What do you do? Swing or bunt? People will argue it both sides very passionately.
Boy, he did a nice job there pulling that bat back in the last second. Pitcher Stripling pinch running at first. Well, Dave Roberts kept the bunt on earlier with Kike Hernandez, but not this time with Taylor, and Taylor swings and misses. Kike Hernandez had 2 strikes on him in the 7th inning, trying to bunt. And Dave Roberts kept the bunt on, but with Taylor, he lets him swing away and he strikes out. And now it's Yasiel Puig.
That was a little different situation. He was bunting a guy to third with nobody out, so bunting to second. Well, as Taylor has been swinging the bat, I'm kind of happy that he went up there and made him square around until he got 2 strikes. Might have done us a favor. Now Puig is going to have to try and get something out there for extra bases. Outfield pretty deep, except Jay in left field not all that deep. Playing about normal.
Puig trying to win it. See if he cuts back at all now with 2 strikes, though.
In his last 2 at bats, he's really been taking some big swings. Nicasio able to strike him out. The last batter Nicasio faced.
Stays 0-2. Daniel Hudson.
Good velocity.
Yeah.
Last pitch, 96.
Puig. 2014 All-Star in his first big league season. Now 26 years old.
That was a pretty nice pitch. Excellent. Considering the count, you're going for a strikeout. You've thrown all them fastballs, and that one will have you scratch your head a little bit as to why you couldn't get even any movement from the bat whatsoever.
Gets the strikeout. 2 down.
Went right back to the same pitch. Here it is again. That time you get the strikeout. Puig gets a sore leg. Watch this, Greg.
Yeah.
Oh,
tried to break it.
Guess I'm not Bo Jackson. Ouch.
It's gonna hurt.
Oh, that hurt.
Allegheny Health
I don't
Network
have to
Super
act
Bowl.
like it didn't hurt.
Yeah. Hudson will now face the pinch hitter and the last position player available, Austin Barnes. Backup catcher. He'll stay in the game as if this game goes 11. With Grandal being lifted for the pinch hitter, pinch runner, Stripling. .242 average, 33 at bats for Barnes. And into the right center field gap. They're going to have to hurry. This is going to win the ball game. A bobble by Polanco. The double by Barnes off the bench, and the Dodgers win it in 10.
Well, that just came out of nowhere.
The Riverside, California native delivers his first walk-off hit and timeout. What is this? Van Hertel is saying, wait a second.
He's trying to stop the umpires. The umpires are already off the field.
You get 30 seconds after a game.
And Clint's trying to get their attention.
Tom Prince, bench coach, said he saw something.
Maybe they want to appeal. Did
somebody miss a
did
bag?
Stripling miss a base?
I said, okay, they'll check it. Though it looks like Jerry Davis is saying silly, but I'll check it.
That is about the only thing I can think of that.
But they're walking off the field. They were gonna.
Well, maybe Barnes missed first.
Yeah, but they would have gone to the headset. If it was a challenge, they would have gone to the headset right away.
Did he miss second? No. Did he miss third? No. Well, now the only thing I can think of is Barnes. Did Barnes miss first base?